On 1st and 10, Herbert into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. But he'll take this back down inside the 20. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
And the Packers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as strong running gets them to the 9-yard line.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal as some good running there gets them down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door. That's a gain of 7, and we'll leave them with 2nd and goal coming up. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Here's Favre to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Jared Cook there to make the grab. And the Packers have taken the lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Well, I think there was a lot of surprise from the kicking team there. After the block, they kind of froze and then realized, oh, wait, they can return this, and they returned it all the way.
And you know why they froze? Not often do you get that second sound, right? There's the kick, you hear that, and then there's that second thud when there's a block. That's when people freeze and they have to realize where the ball is. They picked it up and took it the other way.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Herbert. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
1st down, Miami.
On 1st down, Justin Herbert. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
1st down, Dolphins.
Throwing on 1st down. Herbert. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another 1st down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
1st down.
Herbert operating from the red zone. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Back to the air. Herbert on 2nd down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Ted Hendricks making his presence felt.
A loss of 18 yards. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long. It's Herbert. Looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. In for the sack, Deion Jones. Well, the D brought the house. They called the blitz, and they get to the quarterback, overwhelming the O-line.
And I would love to know, and we'll find out later on, was that called before the play? Or did they audible into it? Because defenses change plays as well as offenses. Sometimes they get the set they want. They go right to the blitz. And in this case, they nailed it. Got right to the quarterback. No chance on that 4th down.
Looking deep downfield. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. It's nearly a 40-yard gain on the opening play of the quarter. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10 as they've got it with a third down coming up. They'll throw on 1st down with Favre. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Credit the sack to Von Miller. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
That run good for 6 yards, but they're still looking up at a 3rd and 15. Here's the option. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
So good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers 33. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Dancing to his left. His throw caught at about the 5. And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down. Down in this one, they needed that score, but they'll have to hold at least for the time being.
You're exactly right. Points that they had to have. As you said, they have to regroup now and see if they can get them another way.
And his throw here is incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf. And it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 15.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. That's caught by Jackson. And his bid for the 1st down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down. Now they go for it on 4th down, but that pass is knocked away and incomplete. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. Off the play fake, here's Favre. Steps away to his left. Pass incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Play action. It's Favre. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Chase Young. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Throwing is far. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it here. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. From the gun, Herbert. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates are going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react.
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down.
To Alvin Kamara.
And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Kamara. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. They'll spot it at the 30, so this is a 40-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Herbert. Oh, going for Sanders downfield. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Herbert. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Let's just lean on the word good here, partner. Good way to start the second half. Good safe throw, and a good quick first down as well.
Herbert on first down now. Forced out to his left. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short.
But forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front, and a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position.
Over on downs.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Sanders. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Number 21. Touchdown, Miami.
Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive, interception. This drive, the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it solid because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounce back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
Looking deep for Jennings. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by the 5-time Pro Bowler Troy Vincent. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, Herbert. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Reggie White, what a force. Got back there for the sack. So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this second half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down, but now they had a plan, made that adjustment that we always talk about, and it worked very well on that play.
It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd down, Favre. He's going to float this over the middle deep. That's caught inside the 20. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 59 yards. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front.
The 2-point conversion.
From the gun, it's Favre. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
17. Dolphins.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Back now at Lambeau. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the 4th. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
The ball carrier.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
First down.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. So into Packer territory now. Here's first and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. To the air again, Herbert. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Sanders. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
I know flashy plays, splashy plays, as people like to call them, that attracts a lot of attention. But let's face it, when you're efficient, that can control a ball game. And I love the game plan they've got going right now.
Back-to-back. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins are once again going to retake the lead.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and zero relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Yeah, part 1 is done, but now on the sideline, you already see them scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
He'll look to throw. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That's a tough spot for a running back coming out of the backfield because you know he's got to look for the football. Knowing full well, he's got a man coming his way, full steam, and he broke that one up.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
That's good.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, 61 yards. And the Packers have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter.
Wow, I know it's a never say never situation, But to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Now it's Herbert. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. He's back to throw. Now he's flushed out right. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now Herbert escaping the pressure right. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Back to throw. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 16 yards there. 2 straight plays of 16 yards and another first down. They'll look to throw. Being chased out left. He's going to let it fly. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Herbert. Flush to his right. And Ingram holds it in. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Herbert now to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Ted Hendricks. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And into the